Hey everyone, today we'll be replacing the coil on this electric stove. This is my old one. If you could see, there's a cut off and it stopped working. So I found this online. This is what we'll be replacing with. I'll try to show you as much as possible in the disassembly because I don't have a setup to hold the camera at a place. So the first thing we'll be doing is removing this part, then removing the shoes it sits on and just yanking this out. That's all. So I'll just show you. So I loosened up the screw. So I just removed this. I'm gonna remove the rubber footrests and I'll try to yank it out. So that is it. Push in and yank it out. So the next step would be loosening up this bolt so that you can remove this part and use let me just show you here, use these latches so that you can lock it in place. Let me remove it, let me loosen it up and just show you. Okay, we've loosened the bolt up, so we'll remove the bolt, but since this is attached below, it is I'm finding it hard to remove from one hand. So we'll do that and also that bolt is out. So if you get remove this one, that will help you disassemble this part. So let me show you how the coil fits. So I actually had to bend these connectors so that I would push it in. Yeah, it's in. So what I'll do is I'll push this to the deepest or utmost possible and just twist this part. I'll show you once I do it. So the twisting and let me just focus this. Okay, so the twisting and securing part is done. So you don't have to go overboard and twist it all the way. Just about 45 degrees is more than enough, just so that it is secure. So as you could see, it is very secure. We are inside the base right now. So it is sitting almost perfect. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to connect this point to this one and the blue one to this part, but this part. So before that I'll have to make this correct. I did this so that I could insert the coil inside, so I'll have to return it to its original position. So if you guys can see, we are done with the straightening part for both the ends. So we'll just have to connect this one to this and the blue wire to this one, the red to this. So while you're correcting, make sure you don't overdo it. There's a possibility that you could separate this. Okay, so there's a possibility that you could separate this filament from this. That is the most important part to heat up your heater for coil. So yeah, don't overdo it. I tend to do, but this time I did not. Before you secure the wires, make sure you have it in the position you desire. It shouldn't be touching the red base or the main part of the body heater, and you just screw it before you plug in the wires. So we are done with assembling the wires. I bent this pin just a bit, this one just a bit, so that it's easier on the wires and it doesn't short out. So this is fine. So there are a few notable differences between the previous coil which burned and this one. So this one's straight, if you guys can see, and this one's bent in a different way. So the other difference is, if you could say, the filament coming out is straightened and just stuck uh, through soldering maybe, or I do not know what it is, so it could be soldering. So but on the original one which came, so if you could say, it's flattened out and then stuck to the connector. Everything's done, so we'll just have to see, put it back, turn it on and see if it works or not. So we are done with the assembly. It does look like new in a way. So I have a suggestion I would like to make. Do always get generic brands. So this says a brand name, but most of the generic ones look the same, so it's not much of a difference. So I would suggest get this one, so in case you find a replacement like I did for the previous one which broke, I just do a replacement or get it replaced at a local electric shop. So we'll add the rubber foots and then turn it on. So the light does turn on, we just have to see if the coil turns on. I actually can feel the heat coming up, but let's see. If you can see, it's changing color and the coil is heating up. So if you can see, it's getting red hot by the second. So that's it. It does work without any issues, if you can see. So yeah, that is it. It's working. So I'll probably buy a couple of more coils for future replacements. And yep, thank you for watching.